What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the For Us podcast, the podcast for you.
And for us. Did you do a 4?
No, I was fixing my ring. I do that a lot.
It literally, yeah, I know you do that. But it literally looked like you did For Us. I was like, babe, don't ever do that again.
For you and for us. How you feeling? How you living?
I'm feeling good. I was just saying that I feel so pregnant. And I feel like I keep, like, whenever we're vlogging, or even if I'm just talking to someone, I'm like, I feel so pregnant. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, I don't know why. But then I'm like, wait, I'm literally going to be 30 weeks. I am so pregnant.
Next Thursday.
Next week.
Get into it. So you're in your third.
Well, actually, no. When they see this, it'll be like this upcoming week.
This
Thursday.
week is yeah. How you feeling?
30 weeks. I feel good. I feel like, honestly, I think I talked about this on the podcast, but I've been having a lot of like the really bad like pelvis pain and stuff. And I don't know if I've either just gotten used to it or it's like not quite as bad.
Oh yeah, right.
Because I don't know, like still when I wake up in the night, it really hurts, but it's gotten, I don't know, maybe I'm just used to it because I'm like, I think it's gotten better, but I don't know. But besides that, I'm just so excited to not be pregnant and obviously so excited to meet our son.
Yeah.
But I simply cannot wait to not be pregnant.
We're over it.
And I don't really like dread being pregnant. A lot of people, not a lot, but some people don't enjoy pregnancy just in general. And for whatever reason, whether they're like sick their whole pregnancy or they're in pain. And I think now I can kind of finally understand why people don't enjoy pregnancy because I have had the uncomfortable, the pelvis pain, like to the point where I can't walk at sometimes. So I'm like, okay, I get what these people are saying.
Yeah.
Because in the past I've been like, I love being pregnant. Mm-hmm. But I think I've also been pregnant for about 6 years straight at this point.
Wait, hold on really quick. You said that and someone was like, you have not been pregnant for the past 6 years.
It's not 6. I was being dramatic.
Oh, but no, when we did the math, we thought it was like.
I was pregnant in 2021.
Okay.
I was pregnant in 2022. I was pregnant in 2023.
How are you pregnant in 2023?
Starley was born in 2023.
Okay. And that's it.
And I was pregnant in 2024. That's 4 years.
Okay, but you weren't pregnant for those entire years. Well, that's what it is.
Yeah, but...
Okay, I was about to say, because 4 years
think about how long a pregnancy is. 9 months.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, but it's like Rye was born in December.
I've been pregnant more than I haven't been pregnant. Yeah, Rye was born in December, but I was pregnant that whole year.
Yeah, that wasn't a good example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next year... Okay, Rye was born in December, and I wasn't pregnant only for like half of 2022. And then I was pregnant again. Not even half. Or yeah. So, anyways, I've been pregnant more than I've not been pregnant the past 4 years. So I think that's why I'm just ready to not be pregnant, period.
I'm glad you're on board with that.
Yeah.
Because don't nobody want no more kids, bro.
I know, 3 does feel good. Like 3.
You said that about 2, and then you're like, I want 3, and then I know you're going to be like, I want 4.
I mean, I never know how I'm going to feel in like 5 years, but I don't want to be pregnant for 5 years at least.
But here's the thing, like, why can't we just like make that decision? Let's not bring your indecisiveness. Because we don't have to. But I want to.
I know, but we don't have to.
Like, I want to get the snip.
I don't want you to do that.
I know, but
unfortunately, you can't do that.
But it's like, we can make that decision.
Yeah, but you're not going to do it just quite yet.
What do you mean? As in like.
You can eventually when we're like 40.
But if I don't want to have any more kids, God forbid anything happens with us, or God forbid anything just happens in general, and I don't want any more.
Wait, what do you mean anything happens with us?
Like if we were to get a divorce.
Why would you say that word? I think we talked about this when we talked about a vasectomy before.
You don't want me to have any more kids.
No, like we're not getting divorced. Like that's not in our cards, obviously, ever. But I'm just saying, if you ever were with someone else, you don't get to have kids with them.
That's wild.
Period.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I don't want any more kids regardless. So anyways, I just want to have that decision.
Well, not right now.
Because it's like, I just want to let you know, like, we can have that decision, though. Because you're making it seem like, oh, it's just up in the air.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's a really permanent thing.
Yes, I understand. But, like, 3 kids is good. There's, like, you're acting like a vasectomy is, like, there's other things that could be affected by. Like, there's a vasectomy can affect other things in life. The only thing that it affects is us having kids. I'm good with just having those.
That's great that you're good. But what if 4 years from now, 3 years from now, we're like, what if we want one more?
No.
No, but you're saying no now, which is
But that's
valid.
what I'm saying. We can always say that. That's why we just have to make that
that's
decision.
valid that you're saying that now.
Very
and
valid.
I'm on the same page with you right now. I'm good with 3. I think especially since we have a boy, like 3, even if we had a girl, like 3 is just like, I'm loving this number.
Yeah, it's a great number.
It's feeling complete. It's feeling good.
So why can't you just be like, this is it?
No, I can, but like we don't have to.
I know, but we do though.
No, we don't.
I'm also out here just trying to shoot blanks.
Baby, you can't say this episode.
Okay. Well, I just did. And I'm not trying to be, I'm just.
You're not trying to be scaredy, but don't worry. We're going to do better this time.
Bump all that, Savannah.
I was actually just seeing someone was using an aura ring.
No.
And.
No. Done with this natural family planning my butt.
And it syncs to the Natural Cycles app. And it takes your temperature for you automatically every morning. So see, the thing is where I had the downfall, I didn't use my thermometer. Rye liked my thermometer. She thought it was a toy and like I lost it.
Stop blaming it on Rye.
I didn't. But I'm just saying if I had a ring on my finger that just did it automatically, it all logs into the app. It's like, it's perfect.
Or I can just get a vasectomy. We don't have to worry
Maybe
about any
you
of
could
it.
get me an aura ring for my birthday.
Absolutely not.
Wait, okay. What if I actually want one?
But I thought we weren't doing natural family planning.
I know,
in the
but I
first
just
place.
thought I saw that and I thought it was.
See, this is the problem, baby. We can't bring the indecisiveness to this realm of our life.
Indecisiveness.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You be indecisive sometimes.
I'm not indecisive about that. I've been wanting an aura ring. It's
I know, but
it's like an Apple Watch.
I know. You don't have to sell me. This is not.
Is that what
sponsored.
it's called? Aura.
Is it AURA?
I actually don't know.
No, I'm saying like you not knowing if you're wanting to have another kid. And all
No,
that
I
stuff.
do know that I don't want another kid right now, but I'm just saying
No, we know right now, but it's called future.
I know. So in 4 years.
I'm going to Doberman.
No. In 4 years, if we.
They're probably like, yo, y'all didn't even know that, but I do. Keep on.
Yeah. No, we're not getting another dog. But if we wanted no, we're not. If we wanted another kid and we didn't have the option, how would we feel?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I know I don't want any more kids.
No, you can know that right now, but you cannot know how you will feel in 4 years.
And you can say that about anything.
I know.
In life.
I know. So if there's a way that we're able to not make a permanent no right now just because of how we're feeling in this moment, then why would we do that?
I know in this moment that I don't want to eat McDonald's for the rest of my life. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make the decision and not eat McDonald's for the rest of my life because I just know what McDonald's does to my body.
That's an absolute.
So therefore,
Maybe that's the worst comparison.
I know. I didn't think too hard on my
analogy.
But that was pretty good though.
No, it's horrible because guess what? You can say that. You just said that right now, right? But
in a few years, I can change
you're not
my
making
mind.
a permanent decision to where your body would not allow you to eat McDonald's.
I could. We just got back from Hawaii, and Hawaii was great.
Hawaii was everything I dreamed of. I didn't really have that many expectations. I know you definitely didn't have expectations, but I didn't really know what it was going to be like or like what I was going to feel like, if I was going to feel like I was there for a really long time and I was ready to come home. I really didn't know, but it was amazing.
Yeah. I found a burger spot right when I was leaving.
And you guys, okay, we were big smoothie acai bowl people while we were there.
Yeah.
And Josh was like trying to figure out which place was his favorite smoothie. He's a smoothie guy. And then on the last literal day before we're leaving, Josh goes, actually, this is my favorite smoothie. And you've been telling me the whole time that the other place was your favorite and we were getting that place.
I know. And I kept trying new stuff too at the other one too. And it just didn't hit as much as the spot that I had. It was very consistent. So
yeah, there is something about a place being consistent because there's nothing worse than you going in thinking you're going to get what you order. And then sometimes it just doesn't hit. And honestly, what can be like that sometimes?
No, it has never been like that for me. I still eat it.
I know. I'm not saying we don't eat it, but it doesn't hit sometimes the same.
It always hits. Sometimes it doesn't hit as much.
Yes.
But it hits.
It still hits, but sometimes it's like.
We haven't even said the place.
I know. We can't say it.
Are you Chipotle?
Yes.
Just making sure.
Sometimes it's not as fire.
That's so basic of you to say. I'm only saying that because I'm calling other people basic because a lot of people love to hate on Chipotle just because. And their go-to is Kava's better. They don't compare. They're not the same thing.
They're definitely just a different genre of food. So, yeah. I think they compare in the sense that you, like, go down the line and order.
Subway.
I love Subway. Does anyone else like Subway?
Any buffet.
Buffet?
I'm just saying, like, you go down the line.
Or down the line, yeah. Anyways, Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii was good. Yeah, I'm still not a beach guy. I don't think I ever will be.
What is it about the beach that you're just like,
Why are we near a big body of water? Like, what are we doing out there?
Is it not like so stunning to you?
Yeah, no. But like, it's
not?
No, it's nice. It's cool. But like, what are we doing out here? Like, let's go. Like, at any moment, this ocean can just overtake me. And I can drown and just be like, why are we?
Oh, that's what you're thinking about?
No, I'm just saying, like, what are we doing? We're just on sand that's icky and like dirty. It gets the car messed up. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
That's my whole thing with beaches.
I really like it, but.
You do?
Yeah, one day we'll have a house on the beach.
Yeah.
That'll be our vacation home. And then I can just take the girls and go and you can stay home.
So you had that dream of doing that on this one. And
I know you guys, Rye doesn't like the
beach. So.
She warmed up a little bit.
She had to be on the edge of the blanket, or we had to get her a tent thing that you can like sit down and it's not actually on the sand for her to enjoy the beach.
She didn't like the sand, yeah, which is so crazy because I was that exact way when I was a kid. I didn't want anything icky, dirty on me. And honestly, I'm still kind of the same. Like if my hands are sticky, I can't carry on. Like I need to wash them or wipe them immediately. I'm pretty sure probably a lot of people maybe feel like that, but it's like a major ick for me. So I get why Rye doesn't like the sand. She doesn't want to be dirty, which I am the same. So anyways, but how are we feeling to be back out of Hawaii?
I was ready to leave a week before.
I know. All of a sudden,
I never announced that, but I didn't want to be there anymore.
You did tell me.
I'm saying to them.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. One day I was like, I felt like Josh was kind of like off and I was like, what's wrong? And you were like, I'm just ready to go home. I'm like,
don't want to be here anymore.
Really?
We did what we needed to do.
Were you kind of feeling like stuck? Like in the sense of, okay, you know that this obviously isn't our permanent life. So you're ready to get back and just like get things moving.
Yes.
Because I know that's how you are. Like for me.
Like I started to work and plan for.
Just getting back. So you were thinking about being back. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I feel like.
You was trying to extend our trip.
I was, but then once we actually got towards the end, I was like, it was bittersweet. I was ready to leave, but I also.
Cockroaches.
Yeah, there was cockroaches in our house.
They start coming crazy towards the end. There's some that I saw that I never even told you about.
I know, you told me after.
Because you would have been like,
I saw the first cockroach and I cried.
When Darian and Mackenzie were there?
No, I saw one before they came under the sink.
Oh, you did?
And you never found it. And that's probably the same one that's been haunting me. And they've probably been sleeping in our bed with us.
I want to let you know, there's cockroaches all in that house.
I know.
Everywhere.
Everywhere? Okay, babe, stop. I'm getting chills.
They just like coming out. One was behind the stove. It came out and I went to go get it. Went right back down. I said, that's where y'all probably are.
You know what makes me feel better though? Like
they come out at night.
Well, they're scared of us. Like they hide from us.
They truly do.
So that kind of makes me feel a little better. Except for I'm like, are they hiding in my pillowcase?
Yeah.
Or somewhere. Like I don't know. But yeah, they really don't want to be near us. So that makes me feel a little better.
Speaking of animals.
That's an insect.
We got a call while we were in Hawaii.
No.
Oh, you got a text?
We had 2 near-death experiences.
I know. I'm getting to that. With our dogs, Rue and Ash. If you don't know, we have 2 dogs. One is a mini golden doodle. One is a cockapoo. 2 doodles. Rue's the oldest. Rue is probably annoyed with all the people we keep bringing into this house. She's been here since LA. Love these dogs. Nash is waking up because he probably hears his name.
He's looking at me.
Let's start with Nash. Yeah. And then let's get to Rue.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the story.
Start off with Nash.
Okay, I just want to preface.
Because I really don't know about the Nash story. You don't even want
me to preface. Okay, I'm not going to.
No prefaces. Bump. What's your preface?
I am just always trying to assume the best in somebody.
Nope.
And understand that mistakes happen.
No, I do that in other areas of life, but not this. My dogs almost passed away because you had one job that we paid you to do, like probably your biggest job yet of babysitting a dog for a month, biggest check, whatever, and you messed up twice, 2 different dogs. So no, I don't have, because like this was your job.
Okay. So I get a text
Nash
about Nash, and it was just basically that Nash had jumped up on the counter or wherever, jumped up somewhere and ate like a bunch of meat grease. She didn't specify like what type of meat or whatever.
Yeah. Vet said that any type of grease is bad.
Yeah. And so I don't know how much or whatever, but she was like, he's been throwing up for the past few hours. Now, initially, I'm like, you should have told me immediately because you never know as like the dog owner. I could have said, take him to the vet immediately. I want him to go right now.
Right.
Like as soon as he ate it, I don't care if he's thrown up yet. I don't care, whatever. I want him to go. But she was just like, he's been throwing up for the past few hours. We've been keeping a close watch on him. If he doesn't improve, I'll take him to the vet.
Yeah.
And like, that's great that she's like, if he doesn't improve, I'll take him. But it's also like, I think the first issue is I think that she should have said, what do you want? Do you want us to take him in right now? Like, how are you feeling? Like what, but she just like kind of told me what their plan was, which is fine, but also not really. Cause it's like, it's our dog. So
if this is our kid, you wouldn't do what was best for what you
like,
thought. You would contact the parents.
Right. And so anyways, like initially I was also like, okay, Nash is kind of known, like he will stick his head in the trash, whatever. So me and you were like, of course Nash did that.
Right.
But, and oh, this is the other thing too. She said like, I don't know how he reached it, which that's great. You never know. Like, it's an accident. Like obviously you didn't intend for him to get the grease, but he did reach it and it was in reach, which means it shouldn't have been there.
Period T.
So like, I don't know. So anyways, that happened. And then Nash ended up being fine. She like updated me. I checked on him or whatever. And then also the other thing that I thought was a little bit strange is she was just like, sorry to bother you with this. Like, which I get, but it's also like, I mean, no, like most other dog sitters that we've had, they've like sent an excessive amount of like photos, videos, which I don't know. I guess it's like personal preference, but I was like, oh, you're not bothering me at all. Like, I'm really glad that you told me. You needed to tell me this.
Well, yeah, we ended up looking it up and like you said, like it's really bad for you, but like a dog can literally die from food grease. And obviously he was vomiting for hours and stuff like that. And he was groggy for like a few days. And then we're just going to fast forward a little bit, stick with Nash. We get a text saying,
well, okay, yeah. Fast forward just to end Nash's story.
Yeah.
At the day of pickup,
literally the day of pickup,
she was like kind of just recapping or whatever. And she said, Nash has had like green goop in his eyes the whole time. And I'm literally like, why are you telling me this a month later? Because again, as the dog owner, you don't know if I would have said, go take him to the vet. I probably would have.
Yeah.
Because that's what we did. Yeah. As soon as Josh picked them up, Josh took him to the vet.
And she said, I'm so glad you brought him to the vet because a lot of owners don't do this.
And they just wipe their eyes. And what could be in their eyes is a cut, like anything. Yeah.
He's okay. He's on eye drops, right? He's on eye drops.
He literally has a prescription.
He has a prescription for this situation, but
if we would have known, she could have taken him to the vet and then he could have been like, he's probably over here having, his eyes are like itching the whole time we're gone.
Yeah.
So anyways, that pretty much recaps Nash's experience. And
we were just like, okay, whatever. Like we were like, actually, were we considering your mom to come get Nash?
I don't think so.
We were upset.
Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of like, I obviously understand that mistakes happen, but it still doesn't really fully justify because, like Josh said, as a dog sitter, if we compare our dogs to our children, this would be like an absolutely, obviously, but like anything that would have went wrong, like I still understand mistakes, but it's like, no, I know for a fact, especially our audience, that we have a lot of dog parents, cat parents, and just this right here, that is your child. Like, so let's talk about Rue. Let me hit on Rue and then I have to start it because I'm the one that was.
Yeah, you got it.
I'll start it and then you can go.
This upsets me.
So it's like 5:45. And granted, when we were in Hawaii, we were kind of waking up earlier. So I was like, I feel like my body was like a little bit awake, but I was still like kind of half asleep. And I get a phone call and I look at it. It's a random number with our area code. And so I'm like, oh, that's weird. I don't know, like whatever. I might know this person, whatever. But I just ignored it because it could have been like what is it called?
Telemarketer.
Yeah, telemarketer or whatever. So I declined it because I was like still sleeping. And then I get a couple more calls back to back. I'm like, oh, that's so weird. And then I'm like holding my phone. And then I get a text that says, I almost just hit your dog. Call me, please. And my initial, I'm like,
we thought it was like,
I'm like, someone got my number and is like messing with me.
Yeah.
Because you just don't expect, like, I was like, there's no way. Like, what are they talking about? And then I was like, wait a minute. And then they're calling again. So I'm like, Josh had already left the room. So I was like, babe, like get in here or whatever. And then I had you answer it because I didn't know at this point. I just wanted you to answer it.
Yeah. So I answered and said hello, and he said hello. I said, yeah, you called about my dog, and he said, yeah, I just almost. He's like out of breath, he's panicking, stressed. He's like, literally, your dog was right under my tire, almost hit your dog. I said, is it brown or is it black? And I said, it's the brown dog. And then I was like, okay, Rue does have our phone numbers on there because. Like we're saying, we thought this was like some scam or something, like somebody, because people do like the AI voice, and you
just never know.
You never know. And then I was like, okay. And then I said, where was he? And she. Well, yeah, him. Like where were they when they did the hit?
The guy.
Or was it about to hit her? And he told me the area, but I didn't know where the street was. So I'm like, Rue could literally be super far, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So. And I said, okay, wait 1 second. Can you just hold her for me, and we're gonna get somebody to come pick her up or whatever.
Well, first you said we're in Hawaii, like we're not there.
I was like, yeah, we're not even there at all. So I need to call someone to come pick up Rue from you, blah, blah, blah. So then you were like, well, let me call the dog sitter first. But I was like, no, Rue needs to get. We'll figure out the dog sitter in a second.
Well, no, I tried to call her twice.
Well, I think we called mom first.
No, I didn't. I tried to call her twice because she's the one caring for her. She needs to go get her immediately. Yeah. So I called her twice and she didn't answer. Then
we called mom.
Yeah.
So then we called Savannah's mom and was like, Mom, are you busy? Like, this is the most random thing. She's probably thinking we're just calling because mind you, she's coming in like a couple days or so. And we're like, hey, Mom, we need you to go meet this guy. Rue just almost got hit. And she's just like, jumped up and literally just got out the house and was on his way. They exchanged numbers, blah, blah, blah. Mom is on her way to go pick up Rue. Poor Rue.
I know.
I just like, even talking about this just infuriates me. So then eventually, I'll probably say like maybe 10 minutes go by. Yeah, probably 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. She calls back or you call her again?
She called me back. And she's like, I was like, hello? And she's like, hi. Sorry, I was in the shower. And I was like, oh, no, like, no worries. I was like,
you was extremely too nice for me. I would have cut straight to.
I don't think I was. I actually feel like I was kind of like not nice.
No, I see what you're saying, but.
I mean, I just said, I was like, our dog. I said, Rue almost got hit by a car. And so you didn't answer. So my mom is on her way to go pick her up. Mm-hmm. And she's like, no, Rue's right here.
Stop right there. Okay, wait. Right there pissed me off. Okay, well, so first
of all, when she said that, then for like a fleeting second again, I was like, someone's messing with us.
Someone is scamming us. Yep, that's like exactly what we thought.
Someone's doing something weird, and I had a fear for a second because I'm like, my mom is going to meet this person.
Yeah.
And what if they're like, I don't know what they could be doing.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I was like, what? And then I hear her like walking around, being like, Rue, and I'm like, no.
Oh, she said, no, he's right here next to Nash on the bed, and I guess Nash was right there.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she was like, Nash, because Nash is right here laying on the bed or whatever, and Rue was right here. And then you said he was going around saying,
yeah, she was like walking. Rue. You keep saying he for everyone that's a girl, but she was walking and then saying Rue, and then she was like, oh no, because then she was like, Rue was in the backyard, and then
because apparently they leave the door open, so because it's like an in and out little system,
And I was like, okay, well, I don't think she's there because someone called me and said that they literally have her. And she was like, well, there's like, I don't know how she could have gotten out. Like, you know,
wait, so she went, I thought she hung up.
No, she was like kind of fumbling on her words. And then she was like, then I was like, well, my mom's on her way to go get her. And then I think I just kind of like hung up.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you ended up talking to her again.
Yeah.
So.
And then she texted me after we hung up and she was like, if you need me to do anything or meet the person or whatever, I can. Yeah. And then my mom's on her way and then she calls me back and she was like, I just went out front. My neighbor had Rue. And I think she was telling me that in hopes that makes the situation better. That like Rue wasn't across town.
She didn't know that we knew the story.
Yeah.
She probably think that Rue went to the neighbor's house.
Right. And not like, that they almost got hit. Yeah. She almost got hit by a car.
No, they don't. She didn't know that what we knew.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, I'm going to let me call my mom so I can like let her know not to come. She was like, yeah, because we have Rue. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of like hung up again. And then
I called the guy back because I was like, I need to figure out, because I was like, at the end of the day, Shorty could be lying about so much.
Oh, wait, really quick.
I know she sent you a big text.
No, not that big. She just said, I have no clue like how she could have gotten out. I think there's like a small gap in our fence. That could be the only way. I'm like, that's definitely the way.
Exactly how she got out. So I called the guy. I'm like, let me try and get these stories straight to see if what she said to him was like right or whatever. And she, their whole attitude, their whole demeanor in the car was like, one, I guess I don't think they like her as a neighbor. And two, they were like, well, yeah, we were prepared to just like hold this dog for you guys until you got back from Hawaii, because it seems like,
until you guys can find someone more
responsible.
responsible.
Oh yeah, to find more responsible. That's exactly what he said. Because like this shouldn't happen or whatever. And he apologized, and I'm like, bro, it's not your fault at all, whatever. Just thank God we had someone nice, and thank God Rue just didn't get hit at all. Literally. I mean, so then we call mom, and we're like, Mom, it's okay. Then we're going back and forth thinking like, okay,
what are we supposed to do? Like, we can't leave our dogs there, obviously.
There's no way. And then you ended up telling her, saying, yeah, like, can you make sure?
Well, yeah, I said,
need y'all to make sure.
Now that Rue knows she can escape, she will do it again, so she cannot be left. Neither of the dogs can be left unsupervised, period.
Yeah.
And she was like very apologetic, and I'm just like, it's whatever. I don't think I ever said like it was okay. I think, then at one point she was like, do you need me to stick around for any reason? I'm about to take my daughter to an appointment. Because I think she knew in the back of her head, she was like, they're probably going to have
somebody come pick her up.
Yeah. And if my mom wasn't coming to Hawaii, I would have probably had her go pick them up, but she was coming to visit us. Mm-hmm. And we just kind of made the executive decision. I'm like, okay, now I know some people may disagree with this, but I now know that like she'll be extra cautious, and like the dogs were only going to be there for like 5 more days, and we had already, just like done the whole thing. So we just ended up letting them stay for like the rest of the few days that we were in Hawaii. But yeah.
So yeah, you just done messed up, shorty. You and your whole little crew. I went there. I didn't even tell you. The little girl that was there, It wasn't a little girl. She was like probably like in her 20s or whatever. But
I think she's like 16.
Oh, okay. I don't know. But she was the one. Of course, the owner wasn't there. Yeah. The baby, the actual dog sitter.
Well, and she did say when she texted, like saying about nationalized or whatever, she said, I wish I could meet you in person to go over all
Trash.
this.
She wasn't there when I dropped him off either. But she was rude. She didn't say anything to me.
Really?
I said, maybe you don't know what's going on. Because I need to feel...
Wait, so she didn't even like apologize or anything?
No.
Wow.
No apology for apology. Oh, yeah. It was like more like, I know what you're going to say, but it was like bumped apology. Just like, be kind.
Right.
Like she was just like, Rue and Ash were about to run out the house. I'm pushing them back. She's just like standing there.
Wow.
And I'm just like, whatever. But yeah, what?
Well, in the initial text when she was like recapping or whatever, telling us that Nash's eyes had been like messed up the whole time, she also at the end was like, I hope you guys enjoyed your trip minus the calls. LOL.
LOL is wild.
I'm like, LOL.
Well, let me ask this. Dog sitters, or what would have done? Because we didn't mention this. Like, Savannah thought that Shorty should have give us a refund.
Well, yeah, I mean,
something.
In my, like, I'm trying to put myself in her shoes. If I was a dog sitter and I had these 2, like, pretty significant issues happen, I would just be like, hey, I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, how can I make this right? Like, yeah. I understand it doesn't matter. Money may not be the answer, but you need to offer something.
This also was, let me say, this was not a friend. This was not like
this is just a dog
homie.
Sitter through Rover.
Dog sitter through the app name is crazy, but okay.
Oh.
I mean, it's fine.
Oh. I mean, we
like use Rover and we use it for other stuff. You're right. Yeah, we do like Rover.
It's nothing to Rover, definitely. But, well, no, it's crazy because, like, I told my nail girl this story, too, and she was telling me she had a similar, like, thing happen, but her friends, they had 2 dogs. They were staying with a sitter, and one of them got out, like, the backyard situation, whatever, never came back. They never found the dog.
Nope.
And I guess the dog sitter waited, like, a few days.
Of course.
Because, of course, they're hoping the dog's going to come back. But we were talking about that, and I'm just like, you can't, like, I get it. I do. Like, I'm trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, of course, you would rather just have the dog come back and you don't have to tell the owners. But it's like, you don't know how they probably would have maybe came home from their trip immediately to come try to find their dog. Like, right. You don't know. And now they don't have their dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, she told me that, and I was like, that's insane. But no, I just feel so blessed that our dogs are literally still with us.
Every time we look at them, we're just like, wow. if Rue, both of them, but like if Rue got hit,
I know.
like Rue was obviously closer to, death than Nash's situation. Obviously, they both could have, but like Rue could have, not even death, just like severely
or
hurt.
Even like, yeah, anything.
I'm coming back immediately.
Yeah. No,
from Hawaii.
Yeah. I don't know. At first, I was like, I'm always just, like I said, trying to see the best, understanding that mistakes happen. But it's also, it's all about the way that it's handled as well.
Her immediate thing to lie and be like, oh, Rue's right here. Big red flag.
Yeah.
Redder than this hoodie that I got on.
Yeah. And then just for her to also, like, I just realized she sent me that text. I didn't reply. And then she hasn't said anything else. Like,
who cares?
If that's me, no, not who cares. If that's me, I'm literally texting and being like, what can I do? Or calling. Like, how can I, make this a better situation for you guys? Like, I want you to understand that I understand that this is a big, it's not just like a small little mistake that happened.
Yeah. Shifting gears again. What are your thoughts on, actually, I'll go here first. Since we're going to talk Rue and then our like being married and all those things, like when we first got married and Rue's being there from the OG, would you get a new wedding ring?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like for me, like my ring, I would never get rid of my ring, but because it does have like sentimental value, but I just also am not super like tied to my ring itself, if that makes sense. Like our marriage is obviously
right
what I think about. Like I don't think about our wedding or our marriage and think about my ring at all.
Yeah.
Really.
I see what you're saying. You're not a materialistic person.
No, so I would never get rid of my ring. And I also think it would be really cool. My mom did this. You can, like turn jewelry into other things. So like they could use the diamonds from this, but I don't know if I'd want to do that because I think I'd want my actual ring just to be. Yeah. But it would be cool because if I was going to get a new wedding ring and then I obviously wouldn't wear this. So it would just kind of be like a keepsake, Yeah. But if I wanted to still have it like be something that I wore every day, they can like reconstruct it so they could like put the diamonds in like a necklace or something that I would still be able to wear if I had a new wedding ring.
Yeah. This was a conversation that was brought up when we went to breakfast with some of our friends, and it had me really thinking because I don't know if I would want you to get a new ring.
Really?
Because it's like,
I guess it's more.
I got you that ring.
Yeah.
And it's like,
but you would get me the other one.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. No, I'm saying is not the fact that I bought it. Yeah. It's just the fact that like what it resembles, like what this meant for us. And it's like getting a new one, like a whole brand new one, not adding a band or something like that. Cause I know people do that for like the vow renewals and stuff like that, but getting a brand new one, that would make me right now, I don't know. That'll just make me like feel like, wow, she really didn't like it.
No.
Cause I feel like a wedding ring, correct me if I'm wrong, it's supposed to be like a timeless thing. No,
definitely. Like I'm not saying that I need one, but I feel like I would like for our 10-year, I really want to renew our vows for our 10-year. I feel like that would just be cool just to kind of have like a little reception. I also would just love the opportunity to like wear a wedding dress again.
Oh, so you wear a wedding dress?
I think I would I don't know if I would wear like a white. I would do like a more non-traditional. I think some people do. Wow. I think some people wear like a white dress and stuff again. Yeah. But I feel like for us, I would maybe not wear like a white. I would want it to be like, I don't know. I have no clue. But I think it would just be fun to renew our vows and a cool thing to do.
And get a new wedding ring.
And then we could. Just also because, not that my ring isn't my style. Also, us doing all this ring talk, my ring is like tight. I think my fingers are like swelling. I have to take it off.
It's because that baby boy is on his way.
I know,
bro.
But also, do you know when you like start talking about something and then you like start itching and you like have to, so I had to take it off. But yeah, I would definitely get a new ring.
Okay.
You don't want me to though?
Not right. No, I'm
really
in this moment.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like on my radar, but it was actually for a second because I don't know if we ever talked about this, but oh yeah, we did, like in the vlogs and stuff. I lost my diamond, my like.
Oh yeah, you considered getting a new ring. Yeah,
my main diamond. And so honestly, our manager was trying to like see if we want to do a partnership with Kay because that's where my ring's from. Mm-hmm. It didn't end up working out or whatever, but I would have gotten a new ring probably if we did that.
Yeah.
And I was just immediately like, oh yeah, sure. And you were like, wait.
I was like, bro, what?
I know.
Straight like that? What you looking at? What is a diamond missing?
No, did you know that the designer of the ring is engraved on the band?
No.
Look. I did not know that either.
Wait, where?
Inside.
Oh, inside?
You already turn it upside down.
Wait, I don't see it at all.
On the inside of the band.
Oh. No way.
Yeah, I never knew that was there.
Nice.
Anyways.
It's so small.
I know, but I guess I've just like never looked at the inside of my ring before. But yeah, so I'll keep my ring for now. But I do think it'd be kind of, would you get a new ring? You don't care about your ring.
I don't care. Would you want me to? Like, do you want me to care?
No.
Yeah, I don't care.
Some guys do care about their ring?
Maybe they care about the design of it, yeah.
I don't know. Is it weird that like I feel like we don't care about our rings? I mean, you were saying that.
No, that's not weird at all because I know people who don't even wear rings. They get a tattoo. Silicone. They wear the silicone. It's whatever. As long as you're not out here wilding.
I literally have a tan line for my ring.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, you probably like that, don't you? Is that cool? Tan lines. All right, I'm gonna leave this episode with this because I saw a comment, kind of just saying that we are kind of like we're a PDA couple.
We are.
Well, we'll talk about that, but this is just what the comment doesn't mean it's real.
Oh.
It's true. I forgot what the gist of the comment was, but I've seen it, and no one has ever said that about us, but I have definitely thought about it because, well, here's my stance on it. I'm a PDA type of guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna squeeze your booty. I'm gonna give you a kiss. I'm gonna hug you. I'm gonna do whatever. When in public and in front of people or whatever, but it's not gonna be to a point where I'm trying to make somebody feel uncomfortable. Now, if you feel uncomfortable and like if I'm like being over the top, then that's one thing. But I do it in a respectable way. Like if you're sitting on my lap, there's just certain ways to go about it and certain ways to do it. There's
a tasteful way. I mean, there's definitely a way to be like you can't lie and say you haven't seen someone like in public like fully making out and you're like,
I have.
Yeah.
No, oh yeah.
I'm saying like that's like a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, or do you not think so? Like just going crazy, and I'm like, y'all, like there's a lot of people around.
Give me a scenario where.
Like I'm thinking of New York. Or like
New York is the wrong way. Okay. Yes, I've seen anywhere. Worse things in New York.
Yeah, no, anywhere. Just like at the mall, making out crazy.
Yeah, the mall. That's a good example. You know, mall is wild.
It's just like, for what reason?
They are really in love.
I know, but like, just.
I feel like I've seen it like on vacation.
Yeah,
like people like
on the beach or like. But it's just like for what?
I'd do it right now. You got me missed.
Right now.
Yeah, right now it's crazy because there's a camera.
Wait, are my toes in the shot?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, no, I need you to make sure.
Baby, well, get off of me and put them on the ground.
I want my foot to be right there.
Oh, well, I can't tell you, baby girl. So, but yeah, do you think we're a PDA couple or not?
I feel like we're not PDA. I think.
At all?
No, like a little bit. Wait, what does PDA stand for?
Public display of affection. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think we are, but not really. Like, I think there's couples that are way more. But then I'm also like, I'm thinking of like our other like married friends. Like, I feel like we are more PDA than them.
I love you.
I love you.
That's a G-rated version. But yeah, I don't care. So that's my whole thing. I feel like you care though a little bit.
No, I don't.
Really?
Well, only sometimes in public when you squeeze my booty and I'm like, babe, like people are looking.
Stop looking. Stop looking at my wife's butt.
Well, they might not be trying to look.
Well, stop looking. That's my whole thing. I think with PD, that's my stance. Stop looking.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And go hug and kiss your wife and husband.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I just said like if someone's like fully making out at the mall, I'm like, is that really necessary? But it's also like it's not affecting me.
No, unless it's no, it's not.
Unless they're like taking their clothes off, then it's like, okay, obviously this is inappropriate. But I'm like, if they're just
then again, stop looking.
No, would you want our girls to see that? You know?
No, but I wouldn't have them looking.
No, baby.
No, I would definitely.
People can't be taking off.
But
their
I'm not
clothes.
gonna go up to them while they getting it on, being like, "Hey, stop."
Well, definitely. I never said I was gonna say anything, but that's not okay. That's actually illegal.
Yeah, that's why it's not okay. So
well, no, but period, it's not okay. You can't be taking off your clothes in the middle of the mall.
Baby, that's like a scenario that would never
I
happen.
know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if someone's just like kissing or hugging or like being super touchy, it's like, what is it doing to you? Like, you know, so I do get that. But then I also can understand people being like, okay, that's just kind of making me feel uncomfortable.
Right.
Which, granted, you're allowed to feel uncomfortable. But if you're uncomfortable, then just go to a different store, I guess, if you don't want to be around it, you know?
Yeah. Do y'all think we're PDA? I do be kissing you on the vlogs and stuff. I know some people don't like to put that in the vlogs and stuff, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
I like you. I like your haircut.
Stop.
You look good in red.
All right, our girls ain't here. Don't do that. Don't do that to me.
I'm gonna have to start wearing my wedding ring on my literal pinky.
You don't have to wear it.
I feel so.
After I just said like I need you.
I know. I feel so naked without it. I could get a temporary one, I guess. Oh wait, I still have.
See, that's what I don't like.
Oh, really? The silicone.
Just wear the ring.
Well, it hurts.
Oh well, we don't have to. I'm just saying, if you're gonna wear one, wear that one, but don't wear one at all. You good?
Well, when I had my diamond missing for a long time, remember I got the Amazon one.
I know.
But you didn't like it. Well, I felt too bare without.
I feel you. No, I feel you.
Like I feel whenever if I forget to wear it and I leave the house, I'm like, because I feel like I lost it. So I just had to have something there.
All right. Well, we love y'all. Thanks for rocking with us on this episode. Hey, the vlogs? Where the vlog squad at? If you watch the vlogs.
Vlog squad is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, who is that? Oh,
David
Dobrik. Saw squad. If you been watching the vlogs lately, comment down below. Let me know. Cause we got we back with the fam. That's the fam right there.
That's fun,
huh? So anyways, there's vlogs dropping. There probably might be one dropping tomorrow.
Really?
We all are seeing this. Yeah. Well, today's Monday when they're seeing this, but
I don't even know what day it is today.
Sat. Yeah, I know. I'm on that note. I'm gonna just end because I'm so cringy for doing that.
I'm gonna go make myself a bagel. I made a bagel yesterday. It was really good. Do you want one?
No, thank you.
Why don't you like bagels? What's wrong with you? Bagels are so good.
Give me a donut.
Baby, that doesn't compare. This is a cheddar bagel, and you put like meat and cheese and pickles, and like it's like a sandwich. Do you want one?
So say sandwich.
Yeah, bagel sandwich. Do you want one?
No, I don't. No,
Why?
I don't.
Because you had a breakfast burrito.
Do you know what that's from?
No.
You still don't know what that's from.
No,
I'll be doing that joke.
I just know it's from you.
Somebody comment down below if you know where that's from.
Well, can you tell me?
I'll tell you. No, you gotta wait. I'll show you.
Wait for what?
No, I don't. All right, we love y'all, and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.